to eat meat or not to eat meat. What's the story with that? Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Jeffrey Butts, and I'm a doctor of dental surgery, and this channel is all about health and wellness for you to be healthy and wealthy. And today, I'm actually responding to some comments that I got on my O blood type diet video that I did back in the day. Not back in the day, but it's like, I've done a lot of videos, okay? So this is some comments that I got about the O blood type diet. Now, O blood types, I say, the book says, my experience has shown me that O blood types in particular should eat some meat, red meat in particular. And I went all into this, all right? But someone asked me a great question. So they said, well, I thought that humans weren't supposed to eat meat at all. He said that humans started eating plants, and that's what humans should do, or he or she. Commenter. And thank you for your comment. And then another comment was, I'm an O blood type, but what am I supposed to do if I now start eating meat, and meat is a level 1 carcinogen? I mean, amazing comments, questions, amazing, right? So let's talk about that, all right? So I feel like, first of all, you have to know yourself. And although humans did start out eating plants, we evolved most quickly when we started eating meat. That's about 2.6 million years ago, according to ChatGPT. So that's what the computer says, so it's gotta be true, right? All right, anyway. No, eating meat is something that has been done from, not the beginning of time, but for a very long time. It gets in our DNA, and it starts us being able to derive proteins out of it, a different level of proteins that don't exist in plants, that are best able to be devoured or processed by the human body in O blood type people the best, because the acid content is so high, and we can actually do something with those types of proteins, meat proteins. Yes, plants have proteins. Yes, if you want to go crazy with it as a blood type O person, you're saying, but meat is murder, I'm not doing that. Yes, well, eat a lot of beans, a lot of rice. When they started studying what's going on with people and cancer, and they started studying meats, they lumped in processed meat, which would include bacon and just processed like canned food like Spam, right? They lump those in with regular unprocessed meats. So in that study, they did have more cases of cancer, but did they take into consideration, and I don't think they did, the person, the lifestyle of that person, and then the actual meat. If you lump in all meats, I'm gonna say that not all meats are the same, like not all people are the same, which is why the blood types can help us differentiate and identify ourselves for us to consume whatever it is that blood type is for you. All right, so if you are gonna tell me that level 1 carcinogens are meat, you have to just make sure you're saying it correctly. Processed food, ham, like processed ham, bacon, processed bacon, those are level 1 hot dogs, those are level 1 carcinogens, absolutely. Although I have had some hot dogs in the day, that's fine, but that is processed meat. And no, that particular meat is not good for you. The best meat is always going to be grass-fed, cooked slowly, and cooked medium, cooked to medium temperature. So there's a little bit of blood when you cut into the meat. If you overcook it, if you get it well done like my dad does, it's so sad. I'm like, Dad, you're not getting the flavor out of that meat. But if you overcook it, well, then you have denatured all the proteins because you've burnt them up, and it's really just a food that you're putting in your mouth that could possibly be carcinogenic, because now you've just taken a gamble with your food by overcooking your meat. So to these people, I say, you have to go with the way that you feel and what your belief is, okay? The internet is wide open, and there are so many videos, movies, facts that can support either argument that meat is bad, meat is great. I mean, it's just true. But I highly suggest that you go with your gut, you go with the way that you feel. I believe that certain meats are good and that we need these meats in order to help us build our own body's connective tissue and other proteins that need to be made by our body. And for the O-type blood people like myself, it is good for me. My experience was that when I said, you know what, I'm gonna be a vegan because I saw that movie Forks Over Knives, I was like, meat is so bad for you? It is so bad. I mean, I went ham in that movie, and that's I'm an extreme person. And I stopped eating meat, absolutely no meat at all. I lost weight super quickly. I did not look healthy. I did not feel well at all. That was just my experience. And I remember it was 11 days. As a matter of fact, I tried to go vegan on 2 different occasions, and for me, it just didn't stick. I just didn't feel well. But once I added meat back into my diet from me saying I'm not gonna eat meat, oh boy, I felt so much better. And that was just me. So you have to forgive me for taking my own experience and sharing it with you and saying, well, here are the facts as I understand them. And that's really all that is that these are the facts as I understand them. I have looked up some things, I have seen some things, and the results for me have proven to me, and I'm just sharing with you, that yes, meat is good for you. It has to be the right meat. And let's talk about meat. Smoked meat, smoked in a long cooker, that can be carcinogenic. Meat on a grill, those grill lines, that causes what's called a phenol layer, which is a carcinogen, that can be carcinogenic for the consumer. Those are the things, as I understand it, that you could take a good piece of meat and make it bad. And I guess if you know, well, then you just don't do that, and you keep enjoying and keep consuming, and go to your doctor, get regular blood work, see how your chemistry is reacting, particularly if you're doing the diet. And you have to always keep testing. Really, to me, the best way to let yourself know how you're doing is how you feel. If you're feeling good, keep doing what you're doing, please. If you have a drink every now and again, please enjoy your drink. But the things that we should be looking for in our food are the things that can hurt us. So, I mean, I heard that monosodium glutamate, MSG, was stated to be cancer-causing at the time of this video 7 years ago. 7 years ago, MSG was proven to be no good for the human body, and it should not be consumed. But do you know how many products still have MSG in it? I mean, I don't know how many, but you could go to your local grocery store right now and find it in multiple products. So what does that say about our Food and Drug Administration and about their protection for us? To me, it says very little. It says, protect yourself is what it says. And that's what this channel is for. It's for health and wellness, for you to be healthy and wealthy. You cannot get healthy if you are not paying attention to the things that you consume. Now, it is not only food. You still have to get proper sleep. You still have to exercise. And now I'm understanding that it has to be a balance between weightlifting, pushing heavy weights, and cardio. All of those things have a great function for our health. The weights help our muscles and our bones do and produce what they need to do and produce in order for us to have a healthier immune system. And the cardio, like when we raise our cardio up to zone 2 cardio levels, about 150 to 180 minutes per week. What that does is it makes our ticker tick better. So honestly, at my age, I am only sharing with you what it seems to be, But I haven't hit 100 years yet, which I plan to do. I plan to hit 100. So when I hit 100, and I've done all these things, and I'm going to share the journey with you the whole time, guys. Just stick with me, stick with me. When I hit 100, then I might say something like, this is absolutely what you should be doing, and anything else is wrong. Maybe I'd say that, maybe. Maybe I won't. Because remember, our blood types differentiate us. And that means that some people should be doing this, and some people with this, they shouldn't be doing that. They should be doing that. And that's okay. That's why I stress that you should definitely know what your blood type is. You should at least start your journey of food consumption with where you are in terms of what blood type you are, and test it for yourself. Go with what you believe and live a great life so that you can be great for someone else to also be great for someone else, for them to be great for someone else. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say about that. Thank you so much for listening. You don't have to agree with me, but I'd love to hear your comments. If you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And please like and subscribe to this channel, which is growing day by day. Thank you so much. We'll talk about it later.